Hello Darts Nuts and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing the Winmau MVG Assault. Now obviously Michael van Gerwen doesn't actually use these darts, but they come under the Winmau MVG design range and they've got quite a few models again this year and these look to be very grippy. So let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 24 gram version, the 90% tungsten. You can also get them in 22 gram and 26 gram in steel tip and 18 gram in soft tip. And the current price has increased by £3 to what it was when they were launched. So now the £45.95. So as you can see, it comes in this cardboard packaging, got the MVG design logo, and it just tells you a little bit information on the back about the process involved and the little properties of the barrels and that. Inside there's a foam insert and it comes supplied with the MVG logoed alloy point protector or point holder, and it comes with the MVG design Prism Alpha standard shape flights, and you've got a set of short nylon stems with the silver MVG design logo. The dart's fitted with a black coated point. It's a straight barrel dart with a tapered nose, and you've got this black PVD onyx coating, and the green highlights really stand out against the black, and also the rings contrast with the silver, so quite a nice looking dart actually. And you've got the two main sections of grip. You got this front and this towards the rear. It doesn't feel as grippy as I was expecting it to feel, and I think that's down to the fact that the rings have got fairly flat against the grooves, and the grooves are not as deep as I first thought they were, but also the rings have got slightly chamfered edges, so they're not sharp and they're not sticking into your skin as I thought they might have done, but still plenty of grip there. So as you can see, the gaps between the silvery rings is quite wide, and I think that's what's given it its grip. If they were a little bit more deeper, I think it would probably be very grippy. And there's the MVG design short nylon stems and the MVG standard Prism Alpha flights. The dart's fit with a black coated 27mm point. There's a tapered nose which has a couple of the grooves painted green, that's 5.4mm, and then you've got the first section of the wide ring grip, wide rings and wide gaps in between, that's 12.5mm, and then there's a mostly smooth section with the grooves either side and the MVG logo, that's 6.7mm, another section of the wide ring grip of 16.5mm. On the rear it's a smooth section apart from the grooves, that's 9.7mm, length is 50.8mm, width is 6.6mm. 23.99 grams. 23.99 grams again. And 23.97 grams. Full setup 25.48 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is a little front of centre, and with the supplied setup it moves to the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. So the two main sections of grip are the ring grip sections, and I've given them 8. It probably would have been grippier if the grooves were deeper and the rings were sharper cut, but as it is, it's still fairly grippy, so 8. Got a nice level of grip at the front, and also it's just about the right width for me grip there. Can certainly feel like the wide grooves as well, and also the barrel, I think, was it 6.6? I can't remember now. So it's not too thin and it's not too thick. I know for some people that'll be still too thick, but I'm happy enough with a 7mm. So for me, I'm happy that it's not a thin feeling barrel. But the darts themselves, quite nicely balanced as well. But it's a straight barrel dart, so I think the middle part will probably be the better balance. But that smooth band, I don't think it's quite on the middle. I think it's just a little bit front of center. So I'm going to grip a little bit on that and a little bit behind it for the middle section. And those quite deep grooves kind of feel almost like you're in a little scallopy part. It's not actually a scallop, just because they're so wide. But I think that's really what's given the dart its grippiness. Is better balanced around the middle like I expected though. So again, it's a dart that probably could work for front, middle and rear grippers. I guess it just depends on whether, first of all, whether you like a grippy dart and whether your fingers fall into one of those positions that you feel happy with. With this particular dart, the front and mid to rear sections are obviously the grippy parts, but the very rear, it's not so grippy, so I'm just going to go in front of that band at the very rear. So I'm not quite at the end of the barrel. I'm still mostly on the grippy band. You hear my stomach crumbling. But yeah, if you definitely want some grip and your fingers fall into those sections, you should be quite happy with these. Two treble 20s from the rear grip. I wasn't expecting to get the third. Don't know what happened to the second one. Let's check out the ratings. Looks, I'll give it 8, and grip, as you've seen, it was fairly grippy, so 8. Weight match, pretty good, so 9. Quality overall, 9. And value, it's not too bad for these, so 7. So there you go, that's the Winmau MVG Assault. Was it 24 gram? Yeah, 24 gram. I always forget the weight when I get to this point. Normally I'm throwing 23 gram, but sometimes it's less and sometimes it's more. But for me, a nice dart, because that section at the front just seems to fit in nicely with my grip. What you see here is my first few throws of the dart, but even though that's my first go with the dart. It just has a nice feeling about it, so I think I'm going to enjoy playing with them a little bit more. That grip, like I said, it's got wide grooves, and because of that you do feel the gaps, and it kind of feels like little mini scallops, so that may put some people off, but I think that's what's given the dart its nice level of grip, if you like a grippy dart, that is. And like I said, if it was more sharply defined, I think it would be sticking into the skin a little bit too much. But it's a straight barrel dart, and as I always say, they suit many styles, but with this particular one, I think it depends on where your grip sits. If you like a grippy dart and it sits into one of them sections, then definitely give them a try. But I'm going to enjoy playing with these a little bit more. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a closer look at it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy darting.